Oh, it's fast. My name's CJ and today we are with Josh looking at his stunning modified F-Type Jag. We're going to take the car out for a drive, delving into the mods and seeing what it takes to get close to 600 brake from an F-Type. We headed down to Jay's garage, a local tuner not far away from Norwich, to dyno the car, to check how the car is running and discuss options for the future. I knew as soon as I arrived at Josh's it was going to be a good day. Josh is a real petrol head, keen amateur detailer, and his garage is mega organised. I would put money on it that Josh has never lost a 10mm socket. So now we've got her all filled up, let's take it out. The car looks and sounds amazing, and you can just tell that Josh loves driving this every second. The Jaguar F-Type was made in 2013. Whilst the range included a 2-litre turbo, 3-litre supercharged V6, what we have today is the modified supercharged V8. The car sounds mad. Figures from factory were 488 brake horsepower, 416 pound-feet of torque, and this propelled the car to a 0 to 60 of 4.3 seconds with a top speed of 186 miles per hour. An all aluminium body keeps weight down to just under 1600 kilograms. Josh's car though has 597 brake horsepower, 619 pound-feet of torque. So how does it achieve that? Custom exhaust system, smaller upper pulley, Mina intake and whine inhibitor delete, upgraded K&N air filters, and a remap to both the engine and gearbox. The car is lowered 25mm all around on H&R springs. To take the car to 650 brake and beyond, it's going to need a set of charge coolers and a new bottom pulley to be able to run a further 4 psi. Not that it needs it, the car is absolutely rapid. Why Jag then? Because that's quite the jump.
I was testing all sorts of cars out, A45s, BMWs, and funny enough, when I was driving the A45 back, I come past the Jag garage, and I was like, wow, that is beautiful. Went on Auto Trader as you do, looked at them, I could afford a V6, you know, 14 plate, 30,000.
Sure.
Went to work, lad said, you ain't buying a V6, you've got to get the V8, so, you know, back to work for another 3 months, and saved up. My mate found one in London, said let's go look at it, and literally fell in love with it. The mods on this are ridiculous money.
I was going to say, what's the cost to modify something like this?
Well, and the exhaust system, the cheapest exhaust system you can buy for this aftermarket is about £4,000.
Jeez.
Which is ridiculous. When
that is a lot, really.
I went direct to Powerflow for £900. I got 200 cell sports cats, X-pipe all fitted, capable of 700 horsepower.
It's all stainless as well, isn't it?
It's all stainless. It's got warranty, you know. It might not be the flash name, but does the job. You know?
It does the job, and do you know what? I don't think there's going to be anyone watching this who doesn't agree that this V8 sounds naughty.
Yeah, I mean, it is not. It's a bit wet, but...
Hey, that's done alright, really.
Yeah, done alright. I mean, we've got it in wet mode now, so it's really pulling the power back.
So obviously this is the Model S.
Yeah.
What's the difference between this one and any of the other models?
This is the right base package of the V8. It's the cheapest of the V8s.
Okay.
You get the R above it and then the SVR. The SVR is ridiculous money. The R is, all you get with the R is embroidered headrests, a few little badges, and 50 horsepower more, but it's all done through the map. The engine's exactly the same. There's no differences. It's identical.
So really this car would dick on an R anyway? Stock one?
Oh, now it will, unless it's a four-wheel drive one, then yeah, I'd have some trouble.
might be a bit more difficult.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Why do you think these as a car are just not like that popular a choice? I mean, they fall in the same price bracket as like so much, don't they? Like various M cars.
Yeah, I mean, I tested M4s, M3s, M2s, and I loved them. I really loved them. I could get a 16, 17 plate one for the price I paid for this. But it just, I don't know, it seemed a bit, there was quite a few. If I go out in this, I'm lucky to see one or two F-Types.
Yeah, yeah.
With the M series, I know you see like the 320s and stuff like that, but you still feel, yeah, you're the big daddy, you're the, you know, the bad
got
boy.
it.
But you see so many of them about, and something about this, I just like convertibles, two-seater. I wanted a Porsche. They were out of my price range, you know.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it was what was there for the money, and I got a massive V8 and a supercharger.
Spot on, mate. Well, good. So what are they like to work on? Obviously, I know, seeing all those tools and things in your garage, do you get much of a chance to sort of do the stuff yourself?
I service it at Jag no matter what, because I want to keep the service history up.
Okay.
But, I mean, yeah, they're not too bad. I fitted, you know, the exhaust system, I've done most of that myself. The intakes, I've done all that myself. The only thing I didn't really do is the pulleys, because they have to be heated up and heat shrunk on. So you heat the pulley up. While it's hot, you have to get it on the shaft before, of course, it cools down and shrinks on. And then, of course, the mapping.
That's quite unusual, isn't it? I've never quite heard that as a practice.
Yeah, I mean, when they said that you had to do that, I was like, no, I'm not going to try that one.
Stick it in the microwave for 2 minutes.
In the oven, pop it on. Nah.
Yeah, see what happens.
So, yeah.
So who tuned this for you? Because I've got no idea like where I'd take a Jag if I owned one.
There's only two real tuners for Jag specialists in the UK, which are a person called David Atterbury Tuning, so DAE, and there is also the company I use, VIEZU. Or they go through a nice name of Paramount Tuning, which is a bit easier. So,
yeah, see, that's easier. Why?
Yeah, I know.
Like, just stick to that. That sounds easy.
Their packages are ridiculous money. I mean, the package I'm running now, if I said to them I wanted a 600 brake package, they want 10 grand for it. You know,
wow.
And I've done it for about 5, including the mapping. I mean, that mapping cost me £1,200.
That is money. But do you know what? Maps do seem to be getting more and more expensive these days.
They are
like,
a lot.
Like I've got a few friends with like various Audis, RS3s, and so on, and you know they'll go in for a map, and that costs an absolute bomb. The map on my Civic was like £300.
Well, that's what I've been used to with the Vauxhalls and all that. I could go to a chap called SM Tuning, and he was always my favourite tuner. I even spoke to him about tuning this, and he just said,
"No way,
nah, do it. You know, who know what they're doing." Because I mean, they done the gearbox map, everything. You know, so it isn't so bad when you think about £1,000. The gearbox has been mapped. It's a little bit more responsive. It's not DSG. It's never going to be DSG.
But it's certainly not slow. Like obviously, when you were really on it, like. Yeah. You know, it is virtually like an instant shift.
A lot of the boys are running meth. I've been a bit sceptical on it. If anyone knows who can set me up with a nice meth setup and tune it and all that, hit me up, because
I'm sure someone will be able to help you out, mate.
Yeah.
I think they're a really cool engine. So it's the 5 litre, and I was doing a bit of reading online, obviously, before meeting up. It's like a Ford supplied engine. So it is the Mustang engine or not?
Depends who you ask, you know. You ask a Ford guy, is this Mustang engine? They'll say yeah. If you ask a Jaguar guy, they'll say no. It's completely redesigned, which Jaguar took this engine, completely rebuilt it to their standards, but deep down, yeah, it's a Mustang engine. I'm going to get slated online for that.
No, that's pretty cool though. Yeah, but why not? Like, it must help them having like an arrangement as such, like using an engine sort of at least helping them in a way. That's
another reason why I brought this car. Everything is fairly reasonable to fix.
I think that's maybe part of the reason why these just aren't as popular, because they're a gorgeous car, like they look absolutely stunning. But I think just when given that amount of money and price, people just could probably afford to buy it, but maybe think they couldn't run it.
The depreciation's mega on these.
Because what did they start at? Like how much?
I've got the original invoice for the chap that brought this car at 98,000, which really annoys me. He could have put a couple of grand extra on it.
Yeah, I know, just sort it out, mate. Come on, you're not spending enough. Sort it out.
And this is a base model, you know. You can imagine go for an R, an SVR, or a 4-wheel drive version. They rock it up. You're probably looking at 140, 150 grand.
That's absolutely
money.
I mean, when you start getting into that price, that's like second-hand, really very good supercar money.
Yeah.
Would I rather have this, or it's probably going to be the supercar?
Yeah. If you're buying it new, it's a sort of no-brainer.
Okay guys, so you join me at Jay's garage now. The car is here just in the dyno booth, just getting ready just for, hopefully, approaching that 600 brake mark. Owner Jack Tonkin is just an absolute master when it comes to anything RB, SR20, anything Jap really. I mean, I'm just going to take you on a little tour just of the garage just to show you some of the customer cars and things that are here, because honestly, the level of work that this guy does, I can't recommend enough. He did the boost pipes for me on my old Civic, and to be fair, all my mates, so many of them use this guy, and I think you really will see why. So as soon as we pulled into the garage, first thing we saw was this absolutely incredible S15. Thing looked immaculate. I mean, look at the size of those brakes. I don't really know quite what this car's going to be used for, whether it's going to be track, skid car. Jack's main trade is all about welding, and just look at those tubbed arches on that, just so good. We've got a few R35 GTRs in here, obviously just in various states of repair. Speaking to Jack just now, he's currently reshelling everything from this black one into the white car. But would you believe he's actually going to put an RB in the black one and use that as a skid car, so that's going to be absolutely amazing. Ready to see if we can make the 600? Let's do it.
Save up for a few more goodies.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
I think 1,200 quid for a charge core isn't that bad. You know, they're alloy rate. Well,
that's not bad for a charge core, but
yeah.
Well, it's just going to help you with that reliability, isn't it?
Is, there is a company that does one for 700, and I think it's identical to what this company's selling.
Okay.
But it's just a radiator, isn't it? Really, you know.
I know. Do you know what? It's so easy to look at prices and just automatically presume that's because something's more expensive. Yeah. You've just got to go by other owners' experiences, mate. Like, just, you know, what's...
There's not a lot of people that do this. But like I was saying, Paramount, the company that done the tuning on this, they offer a 15 grand package. And obviously, if we buy a 100 grand Jag, some 15 grand pennies to someone, they take them straight to 670.
Nice.
But, you know, you've got 15 grand in your back pocket.
I honestly have just never looked at them and thought they had that much kind of in them, if you know what I mean. I didn't realise they were what they are stock, which is like near 500.
Yeah, I mean, I've probably got 3.5 grand in that, including maps, exhaust, and takes to get another 100 horsepower.
See, that's
not bad
for a couple more grand, you know.
No.
Terrible.
It's not bad.
That's what I mean. Yeah, mate. That's honestly, that's really not too bad at all. So we're all done with Josh's car now, so hopefully that was a video that you all enjoyed. Like, the car was absolutely rapid. I really didn't expect it. And to be fair, I think the reason why it's just not as popular as what I think they possibly could be is maybe just the presumption that it's going to be a lot more expensive than it actually is. Realistically, to get to the power that we've got today, the investment really hasn't had to be all that crazy. So if you liked it, guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.